Hi team, welcome back to Ben Plays Games with Ben. Ashes of Daughters with Ben. So, last time we played, we beat Taurus Demon, and we came out here and we got killed by the dragon. Since then, as you can see, I have fixed the heads-up display size, so that's right now. And I've also fixed the resolution, so the videos should be coming out in higher res now. Figured out how to do it with a smaller file size. So anyway, the point is a lot of things have changed about the setup, and in all of that I lost basically an episode of footage. One of my files got deleted for this next part of the game. So I created a new file and came back and got to roughly where we are. So I'm in the same spot. And I'm just going to record through what I did in that lost episode. So I
am now that I am.
all this dialogue's the same.
Oh, I have.
I didn't actually get very much done
The way I in a land.
in
So
the
what do you?
in the lost episode because
Please,
I kind of just
we are
got
in
lost
the
and
flow.
couldn't figure out where to
The
go
There's no test, but use this to some and in
before I realized
but I
that
am
the
a feeling.
demon, the Taurus demon, gave me a key. And it was actually near the end of the episode that I actually figured out where to go next. So not that much was lost ultimately. And I'm like right where I was in the other file after that. So I'll be able to catch up to there pretty quickly and then switch back over to the original file, and then we'll just keep going from there. I'll show everything that I noticed in the new area, and sort of walk you through my first impressions of everything as I saw them before. So the key from the Taurus demon, the watchtower key. So it opens the door at the bottom of the far watchtower. Key to the lowest door of the watchtower in the parish outskirts. I just read this and I realized the lowest door was probably talking about this door down here next to the merchant. When Allfather Lloyd expanded his parish into the old hunting grounds, precautions were taken to fend off vagabonds and undesirables. So Allfather Lloyd obviously is playing a little bit of a bigger role in the lore of Daughters of Ash than he did in the original Dark Souls game. So this says when he expanded his parish, so that would be sort of the undead parish, into the old hunting grounds. Precautions were taken to fend off vagabonds. So this is implying basically that this undead parish, this whole area, has been expanded up to here, and that whatever's through this door maybe was the frontier that he was kind of expanding into, perhaps some sort of hunting ground. And as we open the door and walk out, we'll see that the name of this area is the Dragon's Ravine. Which sort of fits with the idea of hunting dragons, expanding into the old hunting ground. This is the Dragon's Ravine. So it's cool. Obviously, this is the area of the Darkroot Basin where the Hydra was. It wasn't too much of a streamer fails moment when I saw the Hydra. There is still a Hydra in this mod, and it seems to be exactly where it was. I didn't really go over and test it. But as we're walking through this area, you'll see that these stone giants are here from sort of what the Darkroot Garden area is before in the original game. So they're kind of littered throughout this area like the ice golems were in Prepare to Die Edition Vanilla. So yeah, that's how I noticed the Hydra before, was just after getting that item. I did die too in a fight with the stone giants. I'm not gonna lie to you. And here, an astute player will notice the suspicious tufts of grass. Me being a less astute player, I did not realize this, and it gave me a good spook. Haha. It was good fun for all. But I realized quickly, and I'll show you how ineffective the bandit knife is. It's not working. It was obviously not working. So, and I hate to do this, and I said it at the time that I hate to do this, but I just basically ran through this area, skipped these enemies. It's the bandit's knife. What can I say? I mean, this file, I didn't bother killing the stray demon, so I'm not over leveled to hell like in the other file. So it's even less effective, but basically I'm level 22 in the other file, so this one's still well below. I realized that in order to fight any of the larger enemies or the grass enemies, basically nothing in this area can even be critted. You can't backstab or parry anything. So I decided to switch to the Morning Star. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, is the Cestus any good? CNC. No, I won't worry about it. I switched to the Morning Star, which is a weapon that... What's my stamina? It's a weapon that I've never used before. Didn't use it in any of the original Souls games. I'm just not a big fan of, like, attached maces, Morning Stars. But that's what Dark Souls is all about, right? It pushes you to your absolute limits, and this mod has not been forthcoming with good quality weapons. I haven't gotten a longsword, claymore, greatsword. I haven't gotten anything like that. So I'm really just making do with whatever I've found, and I got this in Petrus's stash, and this is one of my only weapons, and it was one of my only weapons in the real file. So I'm gonna try to give you guys as true of an experience of this part as I can, true to the original, that is. And this next part was done with the Morning Star. Now in the other file I had a shield on my back, and I was able to wear the thief's mask because I had way more stamina. And the stamina, I think, is not an insignificant factor in the upcoming fight. I think that having that extra boost there was important. So as you can see, there's a fog wall here, which was a big surprise to me when I first stumbled upon it. And let's just talk about this for a second. So you come into this fog wall, right? And you're like, oh, okay, maybe not a boss, maybe not immediately a boss. Well, and you notice that there's fog on the other side. There's still fog behind you. And then you walk forward a little bit. Surprise, it's a boss. So this guy comes out partway through the fight, as you can see, and the first health bar goes away. Which might lead you to ask, where did it go? What's going on? Yep, stamina. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that boss fight. I'm sorry it didn't go on a little bit longer. I did die like 3 times to it. The first time I fought it. I guess first time I fought it was with the Bandit's Knife before I switched to the Morningstar, which sucked. But yeah, so basically it starts as the Titanite Demon, the regular sort of Titanite Demon, and then partway through the fight, that white image comes out. In all the other times I fought it, that image actually disappeared. The clear Titanite Demon disappeared, and you had to go back to fighting the normal one for a minute, and then it would come back out. And then when I killed it before, I killed it on the second time that the clear one came out. That time, I guess maybe I just killed it a little bit faster. For whatever reason, it didn't have a chance to disappear and come back. It was teleporting, obviously, but it would always teleport. But what I'm talking about is it would really disappear, and you would fight the original. You'd have to fight the original Black Titanite Demon for like a minute or whatever. Okay, so now we come up here and we see this, obviously Andre's station, where you would normally find Andre the blacksmith, but instead you find the statue of the dead Andre character model, which was in the original game. It was over by the Moonlight Butterfly, which would be through the Darkwood, Darkroot, whatever it's called, Darkroot Gardens, over by the Moonlight Butterfly. So you would normally get the Blessed Ember or Divine Ember. I can't remember what it was called in the original, and I don't remember if that was even the one that you got there. You got an Ember. It might have been that one. After the butterfly fight, when you find that statue. So that statue more or less has the same loot that it does in the original game, but here it is in a completely different place, in the most unexpected of places, as right here. This is such like a home away from home, I feel, in the Dark Souls game. It's very, like, I don't know, it feels like a safe place. It feels like the safest place you have next to, feels like the safest place you have next to Firelink Shrine. Alright, so this is basically where I got to. That's all I really did in the one episode before, so I'm gonna hop over to the other file, and we'll be right where we left off. Alright. So, as you can see, Sen's Fortress is open. Very interesting. I'm gonna go this way first, though, because I'm still relying on my Aristotelian idea of Dark Souls, my old ideas of what the game is, and this is an earlier area in the vanilla game. This is the area that you would normally go through to get to where I just came from. So this feels like right for what to do next. Ouch. gosh. Face me. I hate this. So this reminds me a lot of the mob that you would typically fight upstairs in this room. Okay, we're alive. Help. Okay. Maybe lucky. So, okay. Alright, let me get my bearings here. Oh god. Okay, so Big Shield Man is up here, obviously. I do not want to fight him on the ledge. Can you bleed this guy? Ouch. Ow. Okay, okay. Calm down. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. Yep. Deserved. Alright, okay, so big shield guy over there. There's a wizard in there, so the wizard's fine. What I'm worried about, though, is I'm worried he has another wizard upstairs, and when I go to try to fight him, his friend will, like, shoot down at me. So I wanted to deal with other stuff first, because I was kind of dreading that interaction. Now we do obviously have the elevator right there. So we could, if we wanted to, just run for the elevator, like the Firelink Shrine elevator. Level with me. Like, these guys are really annoying, right? Like, I feel like the meta for fighting these guys is like Great Shield, Spear. And you just block them and poke them. And you block them and poke them. Or just any huge weapon. Like, can I please have a large stick? I need a large weapon to defeat these enemies. Got a humanity drop there. What about like a bow? seems fine. This is a great moment for me. I feel like Legolas. Just creating just a pile of bodies at the door, just raining in arrows. It worked! Now if you'll excuse me, I have to die to this big man on the bridge. Alright, let's see. I don't see a wizard up there. So I think I'm just gonna go fight this dude. I'll heal first, sure. If he teleports, I'm just going to Firelink. He sucks, dude. Disappointing. Oh, hello. There is another one. Why didn't you help? Your dude just got destroyed. It would be stupid to not open up this shortcut right now, I think. Although maybe the approach is harder from the other side. I wonder if those wizards respawn. Anything worth doing up here? Ouch. So I just had to rebind my controller. I hesitate to respawn for all the hard work I did up there, doing my whole Legolas thing. But you know what? Let's first look for the Sorcerer's Apprentice guy. See, I think that normally he'd be here. But, oh, here we are.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed. Incidentally, would you care to learn in... You're clearly talented, and of course we will require some materials, but I'm happy...
Always say yes.
Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back. Well then, let's get started straight away. Have you heard of Big Hat? Master Logan is a great sorcerer, and my teacher.
He is his teacher.
Both of us
Sorcerer's
came to this land
Apprentice.
as
See what
undead.
I told you.
But one day, he departed, leaving only a note. I suppose he wished to keep me out of harm's way. But where does that... I have dedicated... But Master Logan could find... Yes. It only said he would travel to Anolondo by way of Sen's fortress. I can only guess that he seeks the Regal Archives. For Master Logan is a wisdom trumps all. When the curse turned him undead, I'm certain that he only felt it was the perfect chance to visit this land. I only wish that I had his courage. 2 things are required for sorcery. First, second, then you will be ready to... Oh, and don't forget to aim. 2 things are... Then... Oh. Goodbye, then. Do stay...
I know I used all my Estus, but I want to get a little bit more, a little bit more leverage out of my clean house upstairs. All the dead enemies. Please let there not be another huge mob. What am I? No, that's not what I want. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Your sacrifice is not in vain. Too easy. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Wait, where did the knight... Where's the big guy with the great shield? I wanted to shoot him from here. Dang. Hang on. Okay. I wonder how many illusory walls I've missed so far. Police, open up. Ah, help. Let me see. Oh, there's an item in there. See that? Alright, yeah, I know, I'm over here. You could be up. You could be in Firelink Shrine already. I think this is actually closer. I guess all you really avoid is these 3 chumps out here. I'm still gonna have to deal with the good dudes inside. My biggest strength and my biggest flaw as a Souls player is that I love parries too much. Got no problem with this. Okay, well that could be a problem. Give me a second. Okay. Let's go. Oh, are we gonna be on 200 arrows exactly. My dudes. There's just something so satisfying about this this whole thing. Alright, good. Dead permanently. Dead not permanently. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with that guy every time. But that's not that bad. We just have to kill the Balder Knight. Help. Iframes. Excuse me? The key to landing a parry on stairs? Are you interested in knowing the keys to the kingdom? It's getting right up in their grill. Excuse me. I'd like to stun lock you into oblivion, please. Bleed. Why? Okay. Thank you. Why? Did he just like re-instance over here where he spawns? Weird. Police, open up. Okay, my souls is up there. That is priority numero uno. It's good to be back. It's locked. Now, if only I had my master key. Please, like, I require a better weapon, please. Alright, I'm not gonna go fight I'm not gonna go to where the gargoyle fight is yet. Mace. Methinks I will like the Morning Star better. Yeah, Mace has a little bit less damage. Better scaling, so it actually is going to be dealing more. I'll try it. It's not bigger, but it has no bleed, right? Yeah, it has no bleed. I like bleed quite a bit, and I like the look of the Morning Star more. So I'm gonna keep this on for a minute. Okay, so this... Please fight, do battle with me. I require your weapon. If this guy drops his weapon, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm mad. Please. I'm killing you in the most respectful possible way with a cool parry and then a cool hit with my two-handed weapon. If you would please drop your weapon as a show of gratitude. Can I drop this? I can. I'm in control. Haha. Okay, and we're gonna be behind Shield Man over here. I wonder if we walk slow enough if he won't notice. The reason I'm avoiding fighting him right now is because I deal no damage to him. Oh god, he noticed. He's coming. I don't want to fight. He's too strong. What am I doing? What am I getting myself into right now? Yes! Okay, we're out. Oh no. Anyone but him. The Balder Knight has followed me all of this way. One clean parry. I can tell he's trying to give me his weapon. Did they like did they remove aggro ranges? This is fine. Haha. Help. Got a little greedy there, but I was not punished. I bled him! No, you wouldn't. The bleed is so strong. I need like... Alright. Bandit's knife. This guy's getting knifed. I'm gonna give him one more fight and that's it for the episode. But this guy's getting knifed. Gonna get so many hits per second. He's gonna bleed out, dude. And actually, if I can, I'm going to equip my shield as well. Physical damage. This is my best one. Let's see if I'm still light. I am. Okay. The bandit's knife just feels good sometimes. Hey, that's not bad. How many? 6 Titanite shards. This dude ain't gonna know what hit him. I love this, by the way. Can I get a huck? Yeah. What? Okay. That's fine. I just feel like I was very triumphant in that moment. I was ready for my huge greatsword. That was fun, though. The bleed just feels so right sometimes. I'll play with the bandit snipe for a little while. I'm seeing a lot of enemies that I can crit, so that's fine. Wait, where did that guy... That guy was not there when I ran out here a second ago. Did I just miss him? Dude, I think if I had seen that guy a minute ago, I would have crapped myself. Please. Thank you. My dude down there. See those eyes just glowing through the wall? The tower shield. 13 pounds. Wow. It's very tempting. Alright, we've got a flag wow here. I'd like to make my way back to the room beneath the kite drake. Because part of me will always be kind of going for the things in the regular game that I know should be there. Even though pretty much every item location has changed. What else am I supposed to be going on? You know what I mean? So it's like, look, Claymore. Claymore location is underneath the kite drake. So I'm gonna go to where the Claymore is. It's a beacon of hope in a dark and despairing world. Best, most balanced weapon in the series. Oh. And I understand this is not the attack route of choice for this next area. Help! Oh god. Why? Why are they all down here? But you never know where it's going to connect. I mean, I guess the geography of the level hasn't changed, so it only makes sense that it'll come out exactly where I expect it to. But... yeah. Look, I have to explore every option. I understand that it might not be your most preferred high-octane gameplay, but this is honest to who I am. And you have to put your best foot forward. You gotta be yourself. And sometimes those don't have to contradict each other. Where's my alluring skull, please? Tricked you. FPS legend. Oh, headshot, let's go. No way. Excuse me? How? Use the cover system. That's how you do it. Oh god. Police, open up. Lead him. What are you shooting at? Okay, that was very fun, but I require my alluring skull now. Pig, please go and fire. You're watching my favorite hero, Widowmaker, right now. I'm sorry, we're playing Dark Souls? I thought we were playing Sniper Elite. Welcome. He thought he had me. I had him right where I wanted all along. Okay, but real talk. I'm gonna kind of skip the pig right now. Let's check out the old cleric soul. Absorb to heal shallow wounds. Excuse me? How do I absorb? Use to restore HP. What am I doing wrong? Is this just a glitch? Oh, you wouldn't. There are really two major problems here. One, No bonfire. 2, no lever / there is a grate covering this doorway. So do I go to Rat World or up to the tower top? Right now, I would like to see a bonfire. It seemed more likely to me that there was a bonfire up here than down in Rat World. But I now see that this was a foolish notion. There's instead a giant tower shield knight. So, oh god. So I will return. And that's going to do it for episode 3 of Ashes of Ariandel Daughters mod. Daughters of Ash mod with Ben. So thank you for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you liked the video. And if you are a fan of the content in general, then I would encourage you to please hit the subscribe